Might as well build this while we're here. Go ahead and so now Alright, well we do have let's go ahead and take a look and see if there's anything else out there. Not seeing anything yet. That's well out of range. But we'll want to get over there and claim that guy. Find the door so we can get out of here. We've only briefly been up to this spot before. Definitely worth it though to get that solid level 4. There we got some more. What do we got over there? Got a little 3. Doe. I mean, we'll probably end up smoking that 3. If at all possible. Wonder if we can get out to that island actually. Does not look like it, which is fine. That one, doe. Just fine. That guy's out 350, which again, I mean, that won't be any issue for the Hansen 30-06 either. It'll just be whether or not it's an issue for me, able to hit that shot. But it was not, as he is slumped. Get back onto land here so we can get over to that first number 1 deer that we got, that level 4. Bighorn sheep mating call. There's level 3, attentive. I'm not going to worry about that yet. I want to make sure we pick up these deer before we stress too much about focusing on bighorn sheep. Here's that first one. Great, and he was solid. Double lung heart. Doesn't show the full penetration, but we actually just barely got into it. But he was a solid gold. Little bit of a wonky rack. Definitely got those true racks going on, but looks pretty good. Must have had a sticker on. Oh, there it is. Yep, that one off the main. But he was a 268, so a solid gold. So we will take that every day of the week. Keep an eye on that side, see if any other zones pop up. Those ones are still way too far out there. It's a female, so we better not. I thought about it, guys. I really did. There's another one that we could have, but opted out of. The females just really don't do us anything, right? You know, there's no reason to take them out. They don't do us any good. And The only thing you can possibly get out of him is a respawn as a rare, but it's not going to respawn as a diamond or anything like that. That guy, now that'll stretch out the range a little bit. Out about 400 or so. So we're going to have to hold pretty high. We're going to want the scope back on, though. Yeah, we held a little high. Doesn't look like it was a great shot. Actually, it absolutely was not a great shot, and he's out of render, so... Oh well, on that one, I suppose. Fortunately, he was a smaller guy, so it's not the end of the world. Decent drink zone there for bighorn sheep. So this may be a spot to check out for bighorn in the future. Oh. Well, now there's something. There is something. 356. That should be no problem whatsoever. Looks like it's a gray. Yeah, absolutely hammered. Guy's back in the woods a little bit further. He's gonna go down pretty quick too, guys. Nice. But that's the impressive one. That's the one I'm excited for. So we'll want to make our way over there. Let's check out this spot real quick. Make sure nothing else poking around, which they're not. Snag this guy, which we floored. Double lung heart shot. Quartering even. That was no joke. Growling cat at us, which I suppose good for him. See if there's anything else that kind of pops in as we move our way around. Not seeing anything yet. This definitely appears as though it'll be a good spot, and a spot that we want to return. Oh, see a newcomer just popped in. Welcome to the stream. We're just heading to pick up, I believe, a dilute mule deer. Must have been a part of that zone. Warning call for that turkey, which is fine. He can warn us quite literally all he wants. Alright, back here will be the second guy that we shot. We must have only got into a single lung, maybe. Still a double lung. He ran with a double lung. Still 100% quick kill. That's okay. The big one is going to be over here. There it is. It does look to be, I believe that, yeah, that should be the dilute. But guys, that's a really, really good looking deer right there. Yep. Double lung heart shot at 357 meters. That'll definitely do the trick, and just a really, really good looking deer. So that one will go to the lodge, which that is super, super cool to be able to get another rare on our map. Nice and symmetrical, solid, a little bit smaller end, but still a decent gold. So we will take that for sure. And so far the mule deer hunt has been off to a really, really great success. And let's zip up here, see if there's anything up at this lake, as it is still their drink time. So you can see my map is still a little bit underexplored, but definitely still have enough seen. Yep, so fleeing mule deer, so there were some down there. We'll see if it was anything worthwhile. The fleeing was a doe. There she is. And I actually don't see any others with her, which I find a little odd that she's completely alone, but it's okay. Check out back here real quick a little bit. Don't see anything there. Or up in that area. Oh, but there is a doe over there. Maybe some more just kind of out of render, which is fine. We will want to go around that way. Surprised we didn't see any right over there. But walk around, look back at where we saw that other doe at just now on the southwest side of the map, or the pond over there. Lake, pond, water, whatever you want to call it. There is Rocky Mountain elk. One of them fled. There is another one in there. But it's tough because I can't see it. But when in doubt, just run straight at them and hope for the best. Looks like they already skedaddled out of here, which is okay. There they go. Decent 3, another 3. Should have popped that one. Doesn't look like it was that good of a shot, though. Ooh, there's an alert 4 up there. I would kind of prefer the 4. If he can turn broadside, not behind a tree. That, I think, should have got into a lung. Maybe not. It did. Maybe we should have went with the 300. Let's go get that guy. He's still up. There he went down. So, he did go down. We'll kind of take a roundabout path to him. Bunch of bighorn. Some turkeys. Yeah, we're gonna whiff like every single one of these shots. So, oh well. Let's get back on the elk. it was only the small two anyways, so I'm really not disappointed. Also, don't see any mule deer over there. So we'll just keep on rolling up here, get after that 4. Looks like that first elk we shot too went down. We'll have to go here. That guy's gonna go down. Serves him right for, just being present. But we'll take it. Want to reload the 308. Or excuse me, 30-06. I want to use the Hansen and the Quist Reaper as much as we can. With them being new. Obviously that's not always a reality, but when we can, we might as well. I don't know where this mountain lion is, but it's just up here snarling at us. Where did that bear? Oh, there it is. We ran right past it. It was a dark. I thought it was a little bit better than that, but that's all right. Now for the elk, we just gotta pretty much hop on, try to find some blood. Or find big elk tracks. Obviously just finding elk tracks in general will be an important factor. Not mule deer. What do we got here? Bighorn. We'll head up towards that ping, which I believe is where I lost him. What do we got snarling at us up here? Yeah, that guy. Which is fine. So we did have an elk run up this direction, which is good. That could have been our guy. Looks like it was. Low bleed rate. Not sure if that was the 4 or if that was the 3 that we shot. That mountain lion can really shut up. Alright, here is this one. I kind of think this must be the smaller one. No, it was the 4. Single lung shot. You went a long ways. That's probably, 0 quick kill. 377 though. Not too bad. We'll take it. Let's go now to this lake. See if we can't get anything up there. Let's see here. Remember how late they drank too. 18, so we just at the end of their drink time, and then we'll probably reset it because there's a lot of other spots I want to check for them before we switch up the animals. Obviously can't see a lot of them because they're a long ways away. But we would be able to see them if they're right down at the base. So let's go down and see if we can't see them on the backside. And then we'll move on. Get down a little closer. Want to take a look. Not seeing anything yet. I don't believe I've mule deer hunted up here, so it's quite possible that there's just no zones here. It's also quite possible that they could have just already left their zone. It's a little early for them to leave, but entirely possible. Yeah, and there's nothing here, which is fine. Let's go right back up here, because I'm lazy, I'm going to fast travel. And then we'll switch it back down to 15. We'll go 15. We'll go 15, 15. And then we'll actually come out here, take a look again real quick. Make sure nothing decided to change it up and come back in. Like, there's all those guys. I mean, it's a bunch of nothing, but that's all right. Make our way down, see if there's anything on the backside that came in. Even if it's more of them, we'll take that. More bighorn over there. Traveling. So it's right there. Don't care about us. Fortunately for them, that one does. But fortunately for them, we don't care about them either. Check this far side. Not seeing anything. All right. So let's actually check out. And one of you deserves to die just for that. Luckily for them, they decided to run. Let's check this lake before we head up to the northern edge of the map and see if we can't get anything up there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any right here. Which is all good, I suppose. Wouldn't mind seeing a diamond after we got that dilute. Really make it interesting. But we'll come up over here. Look over the edge, see if we can't see anything down below. On this other lake. Like, what do we got right there? Oh, there we got that guy moving in. We'll probably let him get into his zone so we can spot the zone. And then do something about it. Mating call. Okay, that's a good sign. We've got a really favorable wind for this, so should be, there we go, in his drink. We'll kind of scan around over here real quick. There's nothing out on the peninsula or over there. Can't quite see over there yet, but we will in a little bit. I'd have to assume that we should be getting some more coming in, but we could also just floor him right now, which I think is what we're going to do. And I think we're actually going to use the Quist Reaper just to test it out a little bit more because, well, we can, and why not? See if we can't just get right in there. Yeah, that was a great shot. He's going to traipse around a little bit, but ultimately go nowhere. And we may come back here later, see if there is more stuff that comes down to this zone a little bit later, but for right now, let's kind of wander around, take a peek at that backside, and then head on to the next lake. Plains bison. Warning, call me from 170 away. Whatever, dude. Be in your best interest not to do that. There's a bear over there. Nervous. 4 pronghorn. 3 pronghorn. Just bunsies. Can't really see anything. And then no more deer. So, and it could be just that they're not all the way in yet. I mean, it is 1540 almost, so they probably should be in if they were going to be in. With this guy, yeah. Vital shot. Double lung liver. Yeah, that's going to drop him pretty quick. Decent little 3. Let's go up to this lake. Now this lake has done really well for us with elk. We have a lot of elk up here. 3 herds consistently. At the one lake. Maybe 4 herds. One that's just a ton of cows. I mean, we're talking probably 20 or 25 cows. And then we have another of 2 or 3 bulls. And then we have another that's actually split between, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 bulls and 10 or so cows. Bighorn sheep drinking. Another one. Another one. 4. That's a decent 4. Decent 3. So there were some deer here. They're since fleeing away. Another 4 bighorn, another 4 bighorn, another 4 bighorn. Jeez. And then a 2. Go figure. So there are some mule deer here. I would kind of like those mule deer to come back, especially that 4. But unfortunately, I don't know if they will. There goes a doe. The 4 is probably with the doe. I suppose it's possible that they could come back into the zone. They're traveling now. There's the 3. So they're going to nervously drink up there. So 2. Doe. Where's the 4? There he is. Okay, don't know what happened there. We're gonna need that guy to move. Okay. Doe. Well, that's just annoying that he is gonna do that. What to do? Suppose we should just shoot that guy. I have no idea where the 4 went. So, we'll hope that the 4 just comes back. And maybe he will, maybe he won't. We at least know what zone he's in. We'll go check down at the lower lake. That 3 we shot also did not go anywhere. Alright. But it's nice to note that 4 is here, that maybe if we were to come in from the north during the drink time, that we could get in a little bit more undetected. This close zone is just so tough. It's tough to get in on them when you fast travel in anyways. Nervous traveling is that doe. I think there might have been more in there than I realized. And, well, anyways, we'll check back here. We need to get onto that western side of the map and hit those lakes too at some point, but we'll have to kind of wait and see with those. Ooh. We'll probably want to shoot that guy. Level 8 if nothing else for respawns. More bighorn. Don't see any mule deer on this side. Wait, was that a... Nope, another bighorn. Which is fine. I'm not totally bummed with that. He's just gonna lay right there. So, level 5. We'll see if we can't get in a little bit closer before he decides to go alert or attentive. We actually might not be able to go in much more before we go too far down. So let's actually just take him right here. We'll 0 for 164. Hold a little high. Yep, that'll do it. Definitely not slumped by any means, but I'll take it. Bighorn nervously drinking up there, nowhere near water. Turkey eating. But that, oh, what do we got up there? Turkey, big 2, little 2. We better take out the little 2. Did we pass our... Where's our mountain? Oh, there it is. Okay. We did not pass him yet. Yeah, we did. There's that guy. Single lung shot and just 83% quick kill, but that'll work. Solid nonetheless. 34-8. Obviously had a ways to go. Didn't really have faith in him making it. I actually don't even think he was capable of making it. I think he maxed out at 38. We're going to try to double up if at all possible. Okay. We absolutely hit that turkey, but apparently we did not. That guy should be going down here pretty soon. Actually, by pretty soon, I mean right now. That turkey is annoying because I definitely think we should have hit him. What is that? Oh, doe. Now those turkeys are probably fleeing again, which is fine, whatever. We'll just go pick up the one turkey that we did get. There's no question about that one for sure. We're almost out of 22 if we keep doing stuff like that. And he's a gold 444. Solid, though. 16. Let's go to this tent. We've got good luck with elk and black bear up here. Why not add another species into the mix? Bighorn down here. Could be promising. Timely poke through. Let's see what we got. 3, 3. Some does. A lot of does, actually. Not bad 3s. Let's Let's see, what about right here? We got 3 3s there, okay. Trio of triples. What's that guy chasing? A bunch of 4s. That's annoying. She should probably die for the sake of not chasing my shit. But right here, 216, 164, 236. We'll actually see if we can't double those guys up. We may be able to do that. Let's see. We didn't. It's okay. He's going to go down right there. We'll just go pick up the one and move on to the next spot. I mean, taking one at each lake is it's gonna help with the hunting pressure a lot more. I'll tell you what, if I can find that mountain lion, I'll smoke her with the 300. Like I said, strictly for the leave my flippin' animals alone sake. There's a bighorn. I think we had 2 level 8 black bears up here too. I don't see the mountain lion, so oh well. She's gonna warning call me. The fact that I don't really need her dead is gonna keep her alive. But we'll come pick up this guy who got smoked pretty good. Blonde, he was a little bit smaller, just a 3x3, a little silver. He actually scored 179, so he was pretty low on his estimate. And then she's gonna run off like she's important. Little does she know she's not in the slightest. Let's go up here. Come down this direction, take a look at that lake. By the time we get down, that'll be just wrapping up the end of their drink time. What do we got there? Bear. Bighorn. Is that elk? Yeah, level 2. Don't know what he's traveling to do, but he's traveling, which is good for him, I guess. It's good to get out of the house, get a little vacationing in now and then. Another one, also traveling. Want to get down to the water, take a look. Then we'll hit these 3 lakes before we maybe switch up what we are hunting. Maybe switch it up and try to target some elk. I always find it comical that the female warning call, or mating call, excuse me. Female mating call is a bugle. which is only done by males. Cows, meow, mew. What do we got there? Fleeing. Maybe just for control. We might want to take her out, because if she flees to that backside, she could wreak some havoc. Nervous traveling. We want her to not be nervous. She's an interesting coat, though. Yeah, that'll do that. We had thought about using the 300, but ultimately changed our mind because might as well use the new guns. Looked like we were aimed a little low, maybe. So we had to have hit a heart. There's no way we could have been that bad and got into anything else. Yeah, she does look like she's maybe just a tan or a lighter brown. We'll see here. Vital blood. Yeah, light brown. We did double lung heart shot at 197. Easy peasy. Check this lake and then move on to the next one. So black bear. So this will be interesting, okay? So, don't want to bum rush. Alarmed traveling. I hate the fact that there's a zone right here. It's in an awful spot. I also hate that she's coming right at me. No idea where the male is that is supposedly in here. Attentive drinking. There's a male, another male, another male. That's a 4. A lot down in there. So we're going to start with the 4. Alright. I did put a second shot onto one, or a second shot out there. Didn't look like it was very promising. I don't even know if we really hit. This first guy didn't really go anywhere. Solid gold, 224. Actually, just barely a gold. Because you just got little stickers. Looks like that second one did go down relatively quick, which I think is a little odd. Didn't think we put a good shot on him, but see if we can't find. Here's some blood. It's a low bleed rate. Not likely that it got into a vital. But could have been maybe like in intestines or something. Well, right as we lost our breath, too. Absolutely hammered that guy. That was a solid 3. Double lung heart shot. Hard to complain about that. Bear up there doing bear things. And here is that other one that we got. So we pulled 3 males out of there, so I'm not upset with that at all. Yeah, intestines as he jumped, we were a little bit behind. And by a little bit behind, I mean we were a lot of bit behind. Not seeing anything over there. Bear warning call, which is fine. Go for it. Warn me all you like. Could not care less. We're actually going to go as far as just leaving and going over here. Alrighty. Check out this spot. Fleeing turkey, fine. Don't care. Geez, there's some deer. Just in case we didn't know what a herd of deer looked like. Level 3 mountain lion. Yeah, that's a whole slew of them. Now let's see if we have anything impressive. I see a small buck back there. Little 3. That could be also a 3. Yep. He looks decent. Yep, 4. And then more 3s. So he is... looks like 327-ish, so we may just take that shot from right here. If he's going to cooperate, which he is... and we're going to just... well, I thought we hammered him. Looks like we just single-lunged him. Let's maybe try... well, there are too many other ones. I was thinking about trying maybe like a neck shot or something, but... head over that way, pick up that 4. Then head on to the next location. There's one that drinks there. Lone buck. Don't see anything else working their way out at all. This is another spot where we get some elk as well. Should have probably just died right back in here somewhere. And there it is. Not a bad gold, 240. We'll take that. And we even leveled up. My goodness gracious. Let's come up here. And we'll change the time yet again. Bring it back down to 15:30. And let's actually throw that perk point into somewhere, probably down to shotguns. So we can get, recoil management for sure. We want to get that up the rest of the way. And that'll come in really handy. Look up over this edge. Seen plenty of animals down here before. And there's a nice herd of elk that like to feed right down there. But it doesn't look like we have anything just yet. Also aware of a mountain lion that's down in that valley. If we can find him, he's kind of in a precarious spot because if we push him down, he runs straight towards the lake, which is generally where we have other animals that like to get spooked by mountain lions, like elk and deer and bighorns. In one of our recent videos, the lynx on Reventuli Coast actually spooked. See there, spooked a whitetail right at us, and that ended up being the perfect situation because we were able to bag a diamond as it was fleeing the lynx right at us. So the lynx was a real homie, and she was just a dinky level 2. So we didn't worry about shooting her. We just kind of let her be, and that was her reward for not spooking the whitetail away from us. Yeah, I'm not sure what this mountain lion even is. One of these days we need to kind of loop around a little bit more and get him, but it seems like it is every time we pass through here. He is here. But we'll just kind of meander on down here. Should be getting the spawn in. Those are all dinks, not really worth anything. We did get a decent level 4 mule deer that we pulled out of here a little bit ago. I think in one of the recent videos he was over on that little spot right there. And I know that there was another buck over on that side. And then I believe a lone doe was there. But I don't see her. I don't think we killed her. It's possible that she got spooked as well from the mountain lion that we just sent down. Not exactly sure where we sent him, but sent him somewhere. Those guys are all nothing. I don't even think there's a male in there. Nope. Right there is the males, but nothing impressive. We'll end up shooting something at this lake regardless, just so we can get some hunting pressure to clear up. There's a doe over there. Back off the water a little ways. We'll end up spooking all of these guys here in a little bit. There's a elk, which is a little interesting. see what else we got over here. Doe. Really not a whole lot going on over here right now. Like I said, we will still want to get a couple just to make sure. Don't know why that does there, but that guy is 142, 148. I think that one looks better. Let's zoom in with this just to make sure. Well, if he's just going to calmly drink, we're going to take that one too. Slumped. Calmly traveling. And that one's going to take a dirt nap too. And that'll be the last one we shoot there because I do not want to delete that zone. But it'll sure help clear up some of these other zones. You know, you look at like, there it's already pretty cleared up. There cleared up. There just about cleared up. There cleared up. So, comes in handy to just not wipe zones, but to spread out your kills. There is a buck there. So we're going to take him out, 330. Let's actually make sure there's not any more. Further around. With any luck, he'll fall in the water. Slumped. Not in the water, but still slumped. Yeah, it's really nice when you can just absolutely smoke them and just drop them where they stand. Where was that guy? There was a buck right there? Little 3, oh well, we'll get him on the next one. Okay. But yeah, here we get the trio of dirt naps. This guy, double lung, silver. This guy, double lung, silver. And then the third one, single lung, silver. Obviously, I'd like to see something a little bit better than silver, but if all else fails, respawns. That's what you gotta just tell yourself, right? You know, there's nothing big here now. There will be later when these little guys respawn as something bigger. Let's see, it's 1605. Won't be able to come back here for probably at least one cycle, depending on how the other ones do. There's that level 2 up there probably. At least that's what I hope it is. Not something, well, I don't know. Maybe I would hope it's something bigger. I'll go after him. We've killed a big mountain lion over here too. We shot a level 8, I believe, when we were testing out the rapid rifle pack the other day. Here is this guy that we likely got with, I'd have to say, double lung heart. Double lung heart. We even punched through the leg to do it. Man, that just goes to show. 330 yards with 30-06. Absolutely not even the slightest bit of an issue. He's decent. We might have shot him in the head. Well, you know, that's a little bit upsetting. He didn't die yet. I'm not even sure if he will. Kind of tried for a neck shot. Didn't really work in the slightest. No organs hit. No organs hit. Yeah, if anything, we just pissed him off. Because he's absolutely still alive, so. Okay, we're just gonna, you know, gloss right over that. And fortunately, there's nobody here watching, so it don't matter anyways. I'm actually not even sure what that mule deer was doing up here. Now that I think about it, actually, because he absolutely should be drinking. And he did end up dying. Oops. Well, you know, respawns. He only went up to like 292, I think, so he wasn't going to make diamond anyways. Would have been a solid gold, though. But, like I said, yeah, he should have been drinking. Man, these guys are just 32 yards. They don't have the slightest idea that we're here. Let's see if we can't shoot her in the head. And we shot her a lot. A lot of nothing shots, but it was just kind of, you know, for fun. Even though we shouldn't do that for fun with the 22 because we have no ammo, really. Depending what this guy is, he's gonna flee. Good for him. Alright, level 3. Doe. Doe a deer, a female deer. Bighorn, bighorn, bighorn. Big deer. Doe. Actually, it wasn't even really that big, it was just 3. But we'll see if we can't get down here and maybe smoke both of them. Nothing else. Really, hop off, please. That guy, 184, before we'd have to switch to 300. Slumped, and then not slumped, but smoked. And then smoked. So there's a triple down here. Dual species triple, we'll take that. As we near the end of mule deer drink time. Couple of elk hanging out down here we didn't see. Pick up this guy. Silver. Oh, what in the world? Why are they here all of a sudden? What happens when you don't pay attention? There is another dilute. Okay, so this is going to be unfortunate because we're going to delete a zone. Or we let them come in. We know that they're here. We see what zone... Okay, we're going to be smart. As much as I would rather not be smart, I would rather just start blasting and get the dilute. We'll have to save that for a later date. Drinking. Traveling, I want to get her in her zone too. That way we know. Elk are eating back there. You in yet? Nope. It's a solid 4. I would say this is why we don't just start blasting, but this is also why we just start blasting. Alrighty, and she is drinking. Okay, so we know they drink there. That's fine. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next go around because we're gonna get them. And that's the nice thing about knowing the drink zone too. You can key in on that at least a little bit and be like, okay, well we're gonna be back. We know that there's, you know, X amount of whatever. And who knows, maybe we'll have a respawn the next time we come in too. But let's pick up this guy. And then this guy. I don't think you guys understand how much self-control it took to not just start blasting. Especially to say that we could have gotten 2 dilutes in one go. That would have been awesome. But, you know, it's okay. Sometimes you have to understand and pace yourself, even though it almost would have been worth blasting. But I know that we also have an elk zone there too, and I'd rather not delete. An elk zone, we're definitely looking at getting elk, so something's chirping at us out here. I think that was a pronghorn. But there's a bear up there. Level 1, so absolutely nothing. It's like a cub. Alrighty, what do we got here? 3. Okay, so a little bit closer. Actually, we may just smoke him because we can. He's going to go down. Turkey's not going to care, which is good. So that's gonna work out perfectly. Another 3 over there. We'll probably leave that one be, because we're not headed in that direction. Alright. Alright, 164. We're probably just about 200. Oh, he's slumped. Didn't even need to take that second shot. I just didn't want to track him. Yeah, the 22 just smokes turkeys, plain and simple. Oh, he's a solid 4. Not quite solid enough, but definitely far from little, to say the least. We'll check out that lake, and we may move down to that lake too, just to kind of scope it out and see. We still have an hour left of mule deer drink time. Oh no, we spooked the bison. Because never in a million years could I ever hit a shot on a spooked bison. Pretty dinky little gold, but also that was serious sarcasm, guys. Bison are the absolute easiest thing to hit on the run. They are just no problem whatsoever. Like with this guy, I mean, we popped him. I believe we popped him twice, probably once. Yeah. So once while he was running at us unspooked, and then again while he was running away spooked. And it's just easy. Because they're so big and slow. Alright. We've got these guys down here. Along with these guys. Decent little 3. They're going to kind of make their way up. They're attentive, which is kind of annoying. What are you? Big 3. Lots of bucks down in there, though. But that's the one we're going to go after because we want the 4. Since there's no... Ooh, it's another 4. So a couple of 4s down in there. Definitely going to be making an effort to get both if at all possible. I'm hoping we don't... I don't know if we're going to be able to get both of them. That's going to be a tough shot to make both on, but we're going to give it the old college try. Don't give me too hard of a time when I mess up the second one. That guy should do it for him. He's going to run. Let's see if he slows down at all. It might have been too far forward. No, he is going to go down, so it does look like we got both of them, which is nice. Or maybe we mess up the first shot? That should have been the easy one. I didn't really pay any attention after we shot. I wanted to focus on getting over to the second one, but I suppose it's possible we botched the first shot. But we'll get down here and take a look across the way. There's a decent amount of bucks in there. We did botch that first shot. Lots of 3s in there, goodness. Nervous bison. here's this guy that we did vital shot. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one. I really don't. He still hasn't gone down. Yeah, I don't even have the slightest bit of a excuse for it. But we'll see if are they saying they're drinking over there? They are. So let's smoke one of those since we are going to head in that direction adjacent. Want to make sure we re-zero for 300. Just tuck it right in there. Yep, so he'll go down. Probably just got a single lung on him, but single lung is better than the first one we shot at, which was at best nothing. And this guy, decent gold. And we got him with a single lung. It says we hit the backside lung, which is impressive, but we'll take it. Like I say, if all else fails, it's a respawn. And you don't get the big ones without shooting the smaller ones, and that guy wasn't even a small one, so. There's a pronghorn that I have no idea where it came from. Or why. Don't care to shoot those guys. Just want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you popping in and taking the time. Try not to give me too hard of a time for my poor shot placement, but flick me crap if you feel the need. We're nearing the end of mule deer drink time. And then if we clear up enough, we do have a female dilute up there that I didn't want to shoot because I didn't want to delete the zone. But she is up there with a decent level 4. And the female dilute, which is a rare, in case you aren't aware, will go wonderfully, probably in a multi-mount with the level 4 male dilute we got at the beginning of the stream. And he was solid. We got him at another lake during the drink time. We're going to go check out that lake. Not bad, single lung. Just kind of at a wonky angle. Warning call, that's fine. We're going to try to get this guy. See if we can't sneak something in there. Don't think we got it into anything. That time we should have, though. At least I thought we did. Maybe we'll give him one more. He's not going to do anything, so might as well just get him down. Got some turkeys up there. That is, as I like to say, a big boy level 2, which is just comical because it's a turkey, so it's really not anything too impressive. That's a solid 8. There's a bunch more bison. What do we got there? Oh, alert. Don't go alert. Stay calm. Stay relaxed. We want this guy first. This guy second. Really, you're gonna go that way? That's annoying. I'm not gonna go get him. It's not worth it to me. If we stumble across him, we stumble across him, but I'd really like to get to that lake before the end of mule deer drink time. I don't know if I'm going to, but we'll see. Yeah, not a whole lot going there. Hey, Just Bob. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. If you haven't been here long, we're just on Silver Ridge Peaks, just kind of hunting around. We've already bagged a rare. We got a dilute mule deer, and we actually know where a second one is. We're just waiting for her to clear the hunting pressure so we can not delete zones. But we're going to try to get up here. I don't even know if we'll make it there. Yeah, it was. If you didn't see it, you believe you can go back and take a look at it, or rewatch the stream after it posts to the channel after we conclude. But it was definitely was a rare sight and a fun sight seeing the male dilute, and then looking back and seeing the female at a different spot was definitely interesting. Took everything in me to not just start blasting at her, knowing good and well that I would delete the zone. But we held her composure, and we know where she's at, so we'll get her later. Don't have any zones down here, but I have been down here. I don't know what I was doing before, but maybe we will see something cool. Meters away, 400 yards away. I've been playing Call of the Wild now for, several years. Several years for sure. That's a solid pronghorn. On my personal channel, or my personal account, just recently I started over and created the YouTube channel, and I've been doing the YouTube channel on here just since February, so just a little over a month. But we're just kind of getting back into it, wanting to show people kind of what's going on and the joys of this game, because I really, really enjoy it. Do you play it, Bob, or you just enjoy watching? Let's see if there's up here. Nice. Very cool. How long have you been playing it for? There's some over there. And that bear is just not having it. Respectfully, it can zip it though, or I can zip it for it. Not really anything too impressive over there. That probably being the best one. It's biggest rack. So we'll go ahead and get that one taken care of. Oh, nice. So you're experienced, but still have some stuff to learn. That's a good spot to be at. That doe's gonna get in the way. All right, let's see here. No idea what happened there. Other than I suck. So I may have been playing... Oh, I was zeroed wrong. Yeah, that'll do it every time. Don't have the right zero. Not ever gonna hit where you want to hit. That sucks. Ooh, he looks big. He's not big enough. I think he needs to be 104 for diamond. But let's actually try a 400-yard shot and see what we can hit here. And we did hit him. He's going down. So he is a big 4. But we'll want to go confirm. We'll head this way, kind of in a roundabout path. This is actually my first stream, Bob. I plan on streaming a little bit more, as well as trying to upload regular content. But I would like to get a little bit of a better following, try to get some more people in the stream that are going to watch. You're really the only one who's been in and watching, so... if you want to keep watching, I'll keep streaming in the future for sure. There's a solid 4. We'll probably have to take him out. If he turns... He's going to go aggressive on us. He's not going to get to us, I don't think, but he thought about it. Pick up this guy. Dark gold. Decent. It's actually a little bit far back, but luckily saved it with liver. Should have the level 4 pronghorn up here that we shot. Somewhere anyways, I'm not sure exactly where he went down. But we smoked him pretty good at just over 400 yards. Actually, looks like there he is. Right up there by the bison. Yeah, let's try to sneak up on this bison a little bit. We could floor him from here, but attentive. We actually may just take him here. But we are going to do it with the iron sights. He's going to go aggressive. Come on. Come at me, please. He's not going to. He's just going to warning call us and then drop dead. But here is that 4. Oh, he was actually... I was mistaken. Diamond is at 98, not 108. So he technically had diamond potential. He was decent, but a single lung shot at 405 yards. Barely. That Quist Reaper is just a fantastic gun. It's definitely a good one. Here's this guy. Single lung. Not quite enough to get into the heart, but we made a good effort. We almost have enough hunting pressure cleared off to go back for... what am I thinking? For that other dilute. Mule deer. Actually, if we just take the dilute, it's cleared off enough. So let's bring it down to, let's go 1645. They came in near the end of the zone. And then let's go get her. I do have hunting stands. Not a big fan of just carrying them around with me. I keep my pack pretty light, so that I don't have to have the bigger backpacks and make myself louder. I definitely, if I were to set up for like a true grind for like a great one or some sort or anything like that, then I would probably set up some stands, set up some more really, really specific tents. But for right now, I don't utilize stands a whole lot. Little elk. Littler elk. No, we're focused on the dilute. I want the dilute. So we'll come down here and get her. that doe moving in. Him. And like I said, there she is. There is the dilute. That bighorn sheep can hop right off. And there's that big 4. I would love to try to get both of them. I do have a pet. I have a dog. How about you, Bob? Alrighty, these guys are attentive. I don't know what that screech was. We want the dilute first, and then we want that guy. That second shot was not a great shot. And we'll see if we can't clean it up here. Oh, he stopped. Come on. Well, that was not a good showing. Gray tree frog. That is pretty cool. That's definitely a unique one. Oh, well, you know what? Turns out we weren't good and I deleted that zone. I should have just shot the dilute. I shouldn't have worried about the 4. I thought we had enough. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I mean, we got a rare out of it, so I guess that's cool, but I would have rather not deleted that zone, because who knows where those guys are going to come back at. But here's the dilute, which looks awesome, nonetheless. We'll go ahead and tax her. Yeah, double lung heart shot. Easy peasy. Sorry. Yeah, that sucks that I deleted that zone. That was just stupid. I'd like to say I know better than to do that, but obviously I don't. And we deleted that zone just for this guy, who is nice. I mean, he's decent, don't get me wrong, but he's a gold. So, not really overly worth it. Let's check out right here. See what we can find, and we actually may mix it up with what we want to hunt. May mix it up and go after some elk. I know I have a decent sized herd here. Actually, what I may do before we do this, I may do one more go around, look for some respawns, but I may bounce back to the lobby and kind of force those respawns to kick in. So let's try that. One of the tricks to kind of get them to force respawn at a little bit of a quicker rate. So let's go ahead and do that. Still at the end of their drink time. Probably won't see any of the respawns here just because we're standing right here. That mountain lion is going to go spook all of those. So we may... Where are you? Oh, those are all the bighorn. Let's try to look back in that deep corner there. Doesn't look like there's any back there. Just that mountain lion that's gonna spook everything away because she's mean. Plain and simple, just mean. Let's check. Let's check this lake. Maybe that big herd is gonna move back over here. And just a heads up, Bob, if you're still watching, we'll probably only be streaming for about another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening. But like I said, I do plan on trying to make streaming probably a weekly occurrence, if at all possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but I would like to. Yes, I do have more maps. I have all of the maps. Just been trying to focus on mule deer. I'm just kind of trying to get a diamond one of them lately. What's your favorite map? That guy's gonna go down. He's gonna run a little bit, but he'll go down. Respectfully, don't warning call me at nearly 200 yards away. Especially that I would not have noticed you had you not warning called me. Oh, that's a dink right back there. A couple of decent threes. And then just an absolute tiny, tiny two. 4 bighorns drink here. Yeah, it's since I've started the channel, I only have a few diamonds. Most recent one being a whitetail I got 2 days ago. And that was a fun one. I actually got that diamond on Reventuli Coast, and I got it on a multiplayer server. I was hopping around and it was drinking and a lynx spooked it. I was about 300 yards away, and the lynx spooked it, and I was kind of bummed at first because I thought he was going to run away, but the lynx essentially spooked him right towards me, and they was just kind of, you know, like when they run, they kind of slow run when they flee, and he slow ran right up to me, and I shot him at about 50 yards, and he died right next to me. It was a super, super exciting diamond to get when I wasn't sure I was going to get one, because I thought he was going to run away and be gone forever, and I'd have to track him and all that fun stuff. So that guy, really interesting rack on him. Almost touching at a couple of points. That's true racks for you. Let's check this spot right here. Nothing. What would you say is your favorite map that you like to hunt on? Or your favorite animal you like to hunt? There's a couple of males. Alert. Not sure what you mean by cross, Bob. That's a new zone there. So that could be from that herd we spooked. Maybe they broke off. Three. Let's see what we got there. Ooh, a 4. Let's see what we can do with him. Where'd he go? Alright. He doesn't have a chance of anything, so... But I think that was still making a decent shot. Maybe not. That one will help. Oh, crocodile. Nice. Yeah. Crocodiles are fun to hunt. I've tried a couple of times to get a diamond one of them, and I've yet to get one on the channel. I had a video I posted a little bit ago. I was, just all up and down on Emerald Coast, hunting the eastern side of the map, just from south all the way up to the north, and was just thwacking crocodiles all over the place. And they're really good for money in this game too. You can really rack up the bucks, shooting crocodiles, because they're easy targets. Shoot them pretty quick, and they're almost always out. The fact that those guys are calm is wild. He's alert. That mule deer won't shut the hell up. Oh. Well, maybe that's good. Because we're gonna take him out. Second shot to just help. Go get that first one, and then... I don't know where that guy went down. I should have stayed on his blood trail a little bit better instead of just running up here and guessing. Reload. Fortunately for her, I was going to shoot her. I'm not sure where that first guy ended up. And oh, there he is. Okay, I was gonna say I'm about to give up looking for him, but we got him. Would have been better if we would have hit him somewhere important. It would have been a gold. Decent little gold. Got them stickers on the side, so that helped his score out quite a bit. And there is that guy. I don't see him, but maybe we will up over the edge. Maybe he'll be a decent one. He's going to warning call us, which is whatever. I know he can't really hear us, but yeah. Oop, that's the wrong gun. That would make a mess. Well, we suck. Okay, well, I hope you weren't watching that. It's that other guy, single lung and then a flesh hit. He was a solid gold. Almost ought to pull out a big gun just to blast that turkey to prove a point, but I don't know where he went. But I think we're about to wrap up the stream, but before we do that, we actually got to head to the Trophy Lodge, because we have not one but two rares to put in there. Two dilute mule deer, male and a female. So and then I can show you some of the cool things we have in there. Alright, here is the Trophy Lodge. Now, before we go in, just remember, channel's only a month and a half, almost 2 months old, so it's not crazy full. However, I do think that there's some cool things in here, and we're about to add 2 more cool ones. And I'll give you a proper tour here in a little bit. Let's go maybe right here. See if we can't. See, what are some of the multi-mounts? Doesn't look like there is a multi-mount. Bummer. I was really hoping for a multi-mount with the 2, a male and a female mule deer. But it doesn't look like it. Which is a shame. Means we'll have to do something a little bit different. We may go in here. And right here go with the gold dilute. That guy we shot earlier in the stream today. And I mean, he's a decent gold 237. Definitely a good one. And then over here we'll put the female, and we'll just have her maybe bed down eventually. Nope, looks like she's not going to bed down, which is fine. But we may end up putting them in a multi-mount with something else later, but cool seeing the two dilutes right there that we got today. Here is a albino elk that we got, a Rocky Mountain elk. We pulled it off of somebody else's map on multiplayer. He was only scored a silver, but still got decent mass, and was our second albino that we've gotten. Here's another multiplayer rare that we ended up with, white-tailed deer. Scored silver. Should have scored gold. His trophy rating was enough for gold, but I botched the shot, and we had to track him for a really, really long time before we found him. But piebald whitetail, really, really cool look. I love the way the piebalds look. And then 2 more rares right here. A albino female caribou that we got on Yukon. That was a fun one to just kind of stumble upon. And then another multiplayer rare find we got was this Plains bison. We pulled him off of a multiplayer server on Silver Ridge Peaks. I didn't even know it was a melanistic until we got up to him. It was kind of dark, and so I wasn't sure. But once we got up to him, we confirmed that he was a melanistic. A leucistic turkey from Silver Ridge Peaks. As you can tell, I like Silver Ridge Peaks. That's probably one of my favorite maps. Silver Ridge Peaks and Rebentuli Coast are up there. But this turkey we actually shot out of the air as it was flying past us. I just realized that it didn't have the brown spots from like the light brown turkey, so I knew it was something a little different. So it is a female, which is a little bit of a bummer, only a silver, but still a good one. We have a Western Capercaillie that we got right here. This one is leucistic. This one has a funny story behind it because we were on Rebentuli Coast, and I had taken the 45 410 revolver out. I was going to use that for birds, and then maybe dink around with it and shoot some other stuff with the 45. There was a small moose, and I had pulled the 410 out to put the 45 in, and I was going to go sneak up close and mess with the moose. Not 5 minutes no, I mean, not even probably 2 minutes after I took the shotgun rounds out, this thing flies right in front of us. And obviously we couldn't shoot it out of the air because we didn't have that. Fortunately, we were able to see him land and hit him with the 22. But that one stressed me out for a minute. And now over here, this is my favorite part. As you can tell, none of those were diamonds. But this is the diamond room. This is where we have our 5 diamonds. We have our first diamond right here that we got, a black-tailed deer, scored 179, got him on Leighton Lakes. The next diamond we got, was it this one? 215? It was, yeah. And then the next day, we got this pronghorn on Silver Ridge Peaks, and it was, I believe, the second thing we killed on our map. It was just right out there feeding, and couldn't hardly believe it. Super small in terms of diamond pronghorn. He was just that minimum 98. I think he was like 98.4, so he just super barely made it. After that, it was a couple of days, and we came across this Cape Buffalo. He was a good one. I like hunting the Cape Buffalo and water buffalo, bison, those big game. They're fun ones. And then a little while later, we were on a multiplayer server and found this hog deer. We were on Emerald Coast. We were actually hunting for crocodiles, ironically, and happened to look over, and he had spooked from something. I think probably a crocodile had spooked him, and saw that it was a max level. And so we tracked him for a long time, bumped him a couple of times before we finally were able to get him and get a good shot of him. I think we tracked him like 1.5 miles, 2 miles. It was impressive, an impressively amount of tracking, but we finally got him, and it was definitely worth it. And then most recently, just the other day, the 22nd, we got this whitetail, and he's huge. I mean, he's a 271. Let's see if I can't. And this is the one where the lynx had chased him right to us and made a really nice shot. But he's got really big mass, and he was a good one. And then we have this spot right here reserved for the mule deer. Then we'll have our wall of deer right there. You know, hopefully we'll eventually be able to expand out of this room for the diamonds, but I like having the diamonds kind of isolated for the time being. And actually, probably in a few days here, I'm going to be posting a montage video of these, probably the 5 diamonds, showing how we got them, and then for like the first half of the video, do the diamonds, and then for the second half of the video, show all the rares that we've got in the first quarter of 2025, which is a shortened period because we started the channel in the beginning of February, but just kind of show everybody how we got them, get all the diamonds and rares that we have in one video. But yeah, that's the lodge. We plan on making it grow a little bit more. I also over here have the Hall of Shame, where we have a super small moose and a super small Roosevelt elk. We'll see how long we keep these guys on here, but they'll probably stay for a little bit until they get taken over with diamonds and rares. But yeah, hopefully we will continue to grow this in the future. But I do think that that's where I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Bob, I appreciate you hanging out and interacting. That was awesome. It was super cool having that interaction. Everybody else who kind of popped in and out. And if you want to go back and rewatch any of the portion of the video, like the leucistic, or not leucistic, the dilute male mule deer that we got, you can go back and take a look at that, see how we got him. But these are by far the two best trophies we got for the day. So, yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll see you the next time I stream. We'll see when it'll be. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We will see you in the next one.